Now at noon, classes have been moved online today at Cal State Los Angeles after protesters took over a student services building and left a trail of damage. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. University employees were inside the building at the time of that takeover.
Now officials are assessing the damage. KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang live at Cal State LA with the latest. Kimberly?
Hi, we're told at this hour that everyone is now out of the building. We've only seen university police officers walking around the outside of the student services building, but quite a mess left behind. If you take a look right here, you can see police tape now surrounds this area, overturned patio furniture, as you can see, creating a barricade around this building. That started yesterday, and now a criminal investigation is underway. Inside, we could see graffiti, shattered glass, the overturned furniture, and a golf cart. Just some of the damage. A pro-Palestinian encampment has remained on another part of campus for about 40 days now, and officials have pretty much left it alone. But according to a Cal State LA spokesperson, around 4 p.m. yesterday, a group from the encampment made their way into the student services building and started to build this barricade. More than 50 university employees were inside at the time and were told to shelter in place until a safe exit could be established. We're told many staff members were able to leave a couple hours after this started, but a few administrators remained by choice until early this morning, including Cal State LA President Dr. Berenicia Johnson-Ains. They wanted to stay in there to manage the situation, we're told. Now, pro-Palestinian demonstrators have been calling for the university to divest from Israeli-based companies. They say their demands have been ignored, and that's what triggered the move for some of them to come to this building and chain themselves to the front of the building. We're told most of the protesters left by 1 o'clock in the morning. University police responded to make sure the building and other buildings on campus were clear. Eric Frost Holland, spokesperson for Cal State LA, was one of those who sheltered in place.
Well, I just think it's pretty selfish of them. You know, this campus is for everybody. They're just taking over. I don't think it's very appropriate. I don't think they're really accomplishing anything either. And, you know, I'm here. I pay to go to school. I'm here to learn, you know, and I can't today because these guys want to throw a little tantrum.
Students who are not involved in this protest, they say, hey, we pay to go to this university, and now it's not just a protest. There's vandalism happening. Areas that are being blocked, classes being canceled. What does the university say to that?
Yeah, our biggest concern is safety and security of those who are on campus. That includes our employees, our students, and even public guests, and even protesters.
And that first man you heard, he's a student here who says this is unfair for students whose classes have been canceled. Now, for now, all classes and services have been canceled in person and moved to online. No word yet on when that'll resume. Again, this area is now taped off. There's police tape, and they say this is part of a criminal investigation. So far, no arrests have been made. Reporting live at Cal State LA, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
All right, thank you, Kimberly. Developing in Fullerton, a motorcyclist is dead after being hit by a suspected DUI driver.
And while police were investigating that crash, a cruiser was struck by a Tesla on autopilot mode. KTLA 5's Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost live with details on both crash investigations. Hi, Chip.
Yeah, hey there, Glenn and Lou. We really had two different accidents in basically the same location involving two different things that police say you should not be doing. The first one, unfortunately, was deadly. Here's some video from the first accident. This happened last night on Orangethorpe near Gilbert. A Harley-Davidson was stopped at a red light. A man on a Harley-Davidson was stopped at a red light there on Orangethorpe. He was going eastbound when a BMW came through the intersection, came from behind him. He was also going eastbound and ignored the red light, ignored the guy on the Harley-Davidson right in front of him, and ran right into that motorcycle. It made the man flew out of the intersection, flew somewhere, and landed. The motorcycle, meanwhile, was being dragged by the car. Bystanders, we understand, had to go and get the driver to stop a ways down the road. Unfortunately, the man that was on the motorcycle was pronounced dead at the scene, and the driver of that BMW, identified as 44-year-old Francisco Garcia Vargas, has been arrested accused of driving under